mask, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
I woke up, then I logged in to that Urban X where they be flexing with that blog in. Put it down, cause my little homie called in. Had to bail him out, he in trouble with the law again. Black skin can't win in the white world. Seen a brother kill his own kid for that white girl. We ain't wanna go to school, but we had to. Every February it was scary in them classrooms. Shimmy y'all, shimmy yay. Old dirty bastards can't own dirty slaves, so they own dirty masters. Black Dot found a pot as a youngin', broke it down for his son, and now he serve it to the masses.
Black mask, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Black mask, man, it's time to rock. I had to find a way, I couldn't find a job. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God. Couldn't find a prayer, couldn't find a God.
Urban excellence, a product of my residence. From 4 to 44, Obama was the president. I told mama I ain't trying to go to church. I'm like Adam, every Adam is a product of the dirt. And I've been reaping what he sowed. I got the product, got the dirt. And I can teach you what I know, but then you gotta put in work. You in trouble if you waiting on the government. I told my bro I make it out the hood, and that's a covenant.
What up, what up, what up?
Peace.
Urban X Nation, if you are not already a member, now is the time to become a member to our exclusive membership at urbanx.nyc, where you're gonna get a bunch of exclusive footage by the #1 father and son team on the planet. Let me tell you what we're gonna get.
So first, every morning, Monday through Friday, you get a morning message from me, inspirational, to keep everybody hitting their goals. What else we got?
We got the after show, where it's unadulterated, unscripted, uncensored information, and you also hear from Mama Dot.
We also have the Real Mentality coming. That is a show specifically to get the male point of view, to get a real men point of view, all male cast, and we have some special guests coming as well.
And the Black Dot will be teaching master classes. That's right, master classes on the subject of hip hop and all other things connected to Urban Decoded.
And a bunch of many hours of extra content we have that we just put up on the membership just exclusively for you.
So we need you to click the link below. Where's it? Right there below. Click that link below, join, and let's get rocking. Peace.
Peace. Welcome back to another episode of the Urban X Podcast. Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate y'all. I'm Malcolm, this is the Black Dot.
Black Dot's in the building.
What's up? What's up with it, y'all?
Yeah.
Shouts out to everybody. I saw LA. I saw Massachusetts. I think it was Springfield, Massachusetts, right?
Toronto.
I saw Naptown in the building. And shout out to our mods. We don't give them enough love. We appreciate y'all.
Please.
Getting everybody in line, making sure everybody wipe their feet when they get in here.
Yeah, Bahamas is in the building.
And people who are listening right now in their cars.
Listening in their vehicle.
You know what I'm saying? On their way to work or come back from work. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
I saw Jamaica and London. I saw Hong Kong early in the chat.
Wow, Hong Kong.
We worldwide, man.
We worldwide,
man. So how was your weekend?
Weekend was interesting. Just in terms of catching up on a lot of things that need to be caught up on when you move. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of residual stuff, that you got to fix, and we're almost there.
Yes.
We're not there exactly, but other than that, pretty good, man. Anytime I'm alive, you know what I'm saying, with all that I have to go through on a daily basis, it's a win. So, it was definitely a good week.
Dope. I had a great weekend as well. Got to spend time with some of my folks. Went to a baby shower yesterday.
Shout out to my man, Clint.
Yeah, man.
And his queen. They had a nice little baby shower.
Yeah, that was dope.
You know, celebrating love, commitment, and what the future holds.
Yes.
And he's watching his main man go through it now, so he's getting a little.
Yeah, that was a moment, right?
Yeah,
like,
he's getting an opportunity
just
to check that out.
Felt old, like wow.
Yeah,
sheesh.
yeah.
It's moments where I feel older, I'm just like, wow. And yesterday was definitely one of those.
One of those moments.
Like, you about to have it, baby. I'm here with Noble. You know what I mean? Like, it was
Absolutely.
super dope. Super dope. I said Long Beach in the building. Shouts out to y'all.
Yes, Long Beach.
Long Beach, Cali in the building.
Cali in the building.
All right, man. So,
Let's get to these wares.
That's what I was about to get to.
Oh, we got this new drip on.
Yes, we the hood stamp of approval. You know what I mean?
The hood stamp of approval.
We have a few names that we nominated in-house, of course, that who gets the hood stamp of approval.
Yes.
Ice Cube was one of them.
Ice Cube was one.
Because he's been standing on his square from jump.
Through this whole crisis.
Yeah. And then I got Kyrie on because he has been standing on his square from jump as well.
No matter what happens in the future, he's been standing on his square from jump. And we got a few more. They're on the site now.
Yes,
you know what I mean? And you can also recommend who you think should get a hood stamp of approval. That may be something we'll add later on.
Yes.
But we wanted to rock these today. Free World Boss.
Free World Boss.
Thank you.
Thank
you so much.
We appreciate that.
You. Yes.
We appreciate that.
Real talk. So these are available now. Did you get the side view?
You got his view?
Got the view? Hold on.
All right. Trying to live the 80s again. Okay.
That's how that is.
Yeah. It's all right, man. Let's get to it.
Let's get to it.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
Does Boosie have a hood stamp? Did we get Boosie?
Oh, Boosie has a hood stamp.
Boosie, yeah, he definitely does. We have that
Yeah,
on site.
Boosie has a hood stamp. Damn right.
He definitely does.
Yeah, damn right. Boosie, it's on the site.
I might wear that on Thursday.
Yeah, Boosie gets a hood stamp.
Yeah. All right, so you want to get to the first? You want to get to this?
Let's get right to the shit.
Let's get to it. Okay. So on what day was that? That was the 5th. That was a Friday.
That was a Friday.
Yes, the 5th. The
remember the 5th of November.
Yes. So Travis Scott held his AstroWorld concert. I think it was supposed to be like a weekend event to kick off something.
5th, 6th. I think the 5th, 6th, and the 7th or something.
Yes. So at the concert on Friday, apparently, the crowd was. I saw videos. The crowd was wilding from Jump Street. They were breaking down to get into the VIP section. They were bugging out. 300 people in total had to get treated at the festival or at the concert. I think it was more than that, but 8 people wound up dying. I think 20 people had to get treated at a hospital. Like, they had to get taken to a hospital to be treated. But 8 people died, right?
Yes.
And they're saying, like, this is, like, the worst concert thing to happen in, I think, since the 70s. I forget what concert that was.
Wow.
Something at a concert. So everybody's going off. And everybody, from what I've been seeing lately, everybody is sharing videos from the concert from their vantage point and how Travis was reacting. Like, they're alleging that he saw what was happening, didn't want to stop the crowd, didn't want to stop the concert. There were people who were begging the camera workers to stop the show because they couldn't, the ambulances couldn't get to people, they couldn't resuscitate people, and people were dying. It was crazy. Mm-hmm. It was crazy. And I saw one video from this black dude, don't know his name, but the word he kept saying was like, yo, it felt like a demonic event. Like, it just felt demonic as hell. The music, the way people were just zombies out there, and the way he was kind of controlling the crowd. You know what I'm saying? So at first, when I saw what was happening, and I saw, like, there was, like, videos saying, like, he sees what's happening, I'm like, on stage, you probably can't see exactly what the hell's going on.
I'm going to get to that.
So I didn't know. I didn't really want to place blame like that. But then I saw videos, like, early in the concert where he was just kind of really egging people on to kind of bug out. And his whole audience, they're into that rage, that that mosh pit culture, that,
Yes.
When they just wild the hell out. And he has a lot of white fans. He has a lot of fans who do real hard drugs as well. So I wasn't really surprised at how they were behaving, I would say. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So what were your thoughts on it?
The fan who sat in his car to describe what he saw, that was critical.
Yes.
Before I get into, what I want to get into. It's because this is not, he didn't come across as woke, or he just was describing
what he saw.
Honestly, what he saw. and said, and this looked like this a regular guy who's saying, yo, this shit just looked crazy. It felt demonic, among other things. Yeah. In order for me to really get into this, first of all, we know that the minute it happened, I immediately thought ritual. Mm-hmm. Now, normally, you know, I don't, my protocol is to go straight down the middle. Mm-hmm. And even going straight down the middle, this could be possible. People lose it. Some people got trampled upon. Mm-hmm. Travis, with all the lights on him, because I've been on stage. Yeah. You can't really see out in great detail, mm-hmm. especially at night, all that's going on. When your audience is normally wilding like that anyway.
Right. I've seen him egg somebody to jump from the top balcony onto the ground.
Yes.
I've seen him like literally do that.
Right.
So.
Right. So his audience is of a different breed.
Yes.
So to see one or two people being dragged out, maybe because of, they've fallen out because of him, they've fallen out because of exhaustion, mm-hmm. would not necessarily trigger suspicion. Mm-hmm. However, all of the other things, the aesthetics around this event, and it being on the new moon. Remember the 5th of November. It being on the new moon with titles that say, "See you on the other side," and T-shirts that show a blue being going through a doorway, coming out a fiery being or a red being on the other side, along with an inverted cross. Now, not inverted to him. Mm-hmm. Remember, this is all about perspective. He's looking at a regular cross. But you, the audience looking in, you're looking at an inverted cross. And because of the elevation of the stage, you can't even fully see the cross. That opens into a mouth or doorway, right? Mm-hmm. All of these things speak of rituals. It speaks of a time when a harvest or something has to be offered for them to execute whatever's coming next. Fear is a food source. We've always spoken about fear. Mm-hmm. And, you know, in those settings, you know what I mean? A lot of fear being conjured. Somebody was pricking somebody with needles.
Ah, okay, I heard that.
And I heard that from the police officer who said a security guard
I was confused by that, right? Because I'm just like, how the hell would you... I don't know.
I don't know.
It seemed like
I'm
that
just saying,
seemed
I'm just throwing it all on the table when we begin to speak about this Travis event. Now, I had the luxury, I don't want to say luxury or whatever, to experience a Travis Scott documentary. I was on edibles. I should have been on shrooms now that I think about it. But I was on edibles. And the way edibles work, they work when they work.
They just hit you, facts.
Right. So what happened was I was sitting there in my lazy boy, because this shit is Astroland. It's like I was on a roller coaster, right? No exaggeration. When I pulled the chair back, I think the edibles kicked in at the same time. I was submersed into the goddamn concert. Now, this is some weird, spooky shit. But I've always told you guys, frequency is everything. If you go to a party and it's loud and obnoxious, it's because you haven't tapped in to those specific frequencies. Those people are talking like this to each other, to themselves or to peers. The minute you lock into that, you now become a part of that.
Right.
All right? Mumble rap, which I got a lot of heat for. The reason most people don't understand it is because you're not on Molly's.
Or lean.
Or all of those things to help you understand and slow the music down. Not only slow it down, take the geometrical patterns which thought are emanating and put those pieces together so that they make sense. Now, another thing about mumble rappers, everything they do is spontaneous. So when we speak about creating, it's one thing for you to have the beat for 6 weeks and practice with a breathe and this and that. It's nothing, I'm not gonna say creative, but it's nothing in the moment about that. To be able to go into a booth and literally be in the moment, not knowing what you're gonna say, what's going to be said, but allow the drugs or, the enhancers to dictate what is being said, that is music for a specific amount of people who then take the journey at a later time and can understand clearly what is being said, right? Let's look at gibberish from babies. Now, the moms don't have to be high, but she has a unique connection with the child. So what's gibberish to you coming in from work is perfect English to usually the mother who's connected to the child. What did he say? He said he wants juice. You didn't hear none of that. So you beginning to understand that in order to lock in, you have to be on these specific frequencies. The whole emoji short text phenomenon is another way young people, I told you, certain rules can be bent, certain rules can be broken in this matrix, have found ways to communicate with each other using short text and emojis that is not meant for my age group. I get a few of them, you know what I mean? And so that's their way of doing. I say all of that to say this. When I took the edibles and pulled the chair back and was immersed into this nigga's world, it was bizarre. It was some bizarre shit, images, sound. So his music in particular that he's generating is something, I don't want to use the word demonic because that's an overused word, but you do get submerged into the frequency of what it is he was talking about. And I sat and watched the whole concert and walked away from that, and I had a different appreciation for his fans. Drugs are good. Like evil is good. Ass is good. If you get your piece of evil ass, as Eddie said in Vampires in Brooklyn, we understand everything on this planet has a use or wouldn't be here.
Right.
Drugs are never meant, and enhancers are never meant for you to use every single day and wear yourself down trying to relive an experience. It is ceremony-like, right? So when you go to a concert, you are participating in a ceremony, whether you like to admit it or not.
Yes, and I can just tell from the videos I was watching that the energy level there was crazy.
Right.
No matter what was going on, people were just kind of hypnotized into what the hell was happening. And me, I don't like concerts. That looks uncomfortable as hell to me. Even being that close, I saw it. Like if you look at the people who died, it was like a few of them were like under 18. You know what I'm saying?
14-year-old
kids. You know
and they said in 8 year, I mean, they said it was 8 people. That dude in the car said hundreds of people look like they died.
I saw that too.
So we understand the way the media works.
Yes.
You always got to times it by 9. That's the way the elders taught me. Whatever number they tell you, you times it by 9. They do that for the shock and fear factor. Now, when I heard, again, this is me tying this back into the Diddy shit. When I heard Stampede, 8 people died concert, I immediately thought Diddy. So I went and looked up the year, and it was 1991. December of 91, but 91 nonetheless. So we had that cyclic thing happening here again, and somebody said, well, Diddy was a nobody at the time, but what did he become after? He became a household name in November. Well, he's a Scorpio, so Diddy understands death and what Scorpio, energy represents. They come to eat and devour all of that. His birthday, I believe, was the day before the concert.
Oh, the 4th.
Yeah, the 4th, if memory serves me correct. So in understanding all of this, Shanell had already prepped us in the after show.
Yeah, in the after show, I heard her words. After I saw this, she said, like, something's crazy is going to happen. Just be prepared for it. New moon is coming. And then next day, crazy.
The very next day, remember, the 5th of November.
Yes.
Right? So what we saw is, again, this cyclic period of things happening, and there may be no other real connection to the Diddy situation and that, but I immediately saw Stampede, I immediately saw an artist, and Travis Scott is going to take the role of Kanye now.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying? He's going to fill that role because Kanye has went off script.
In a big way.
And we'll talk about that in a minute. So Kanye is off script right now. I think the music being done, and I spent a lot of time over the years teaching you guys about sound, frequency. It's funny to hear Kanye go through that, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So you can understand how it's the only thing that can enter your subconscious mind without your permission. You cannot guard against music. It is you, frequency, rhythm, rise, hymn. It's all innate. So when you begin to understand how music is used to trigger certain things, the sonics of that sound, the mollies, this lean, what everybody was on at that particular time, this is all ritualistic. The sexual energy being conjured in those type of events. You know what I'm saying? And him standing with an inverted cross, you know what I'm saying, on top of a phallic symbol. This nigga was on the top of a dick. You know what I'm saying? When the whole shit began, and he began to mumble or chant some really weird shit. All of this is in line with, now somebody said the Church of Satan. His birthday, he's born on the same day, not the same year that the Church of Satan by Antoine LaVey and them was created. And they said it was 666 months and something in 6 days.
Oh, boy.
I did the math. That shit was on point.
Oh, wow.
Now, see, here's the thing. And I must admit, all of the junior decoders now are all over the world. You know what I mean? The conscious community, I'm talking about VHS conscious community, VHS tapes, will never get the credit for teaching people how to see through bullshit. So people now have more access because they got the smartphones in their hand. We had to go digging, but now in 20 minutes, you can it was 666 days, or it's 666 months for sure, because he was.
I want to see that geometry, guys.
Yeah. So, with that being said, that lined up, and then they said from the time AstroWorld came out was 333 months.
Oh wow!
You know, it's
Couldn't have been. No.
Don't quote me. Not 333 months.
Oh.
Maybe 333 days. It was something.
Okay.
It was something that lined up.
Yeah.
Because I was just perusing through it. But what impressed me with the people was regular people were saying, this is a ritual, something's not right. Regular, and when we get to that point, we're making the necessary progress needed for us to just bring awareness to what's going on.
What do you think happens with Travis now? Because now people right now are blaming him for everything that's going on.
You take the fall as when it's your concert, and it's going to be a lot of people lined up to get money. He's already married to a high priestess. One of them Kardashians, they're all witches. I don't care what nobody says. All of them are witches.
Allegedly.
Right? So
I don't know if that even fits. I'm sorry.
He's going to probably get elevated up to even higher.
Okay.
Because usually that's what sacrifice is about. Heading to the next level. So very interesting things going on here.
Right, he's being sued as well as Live Nation, and Drake for some reason is getting sued as well.
I don't know why is Drake a part of this concert?
He performed.
He did?
He did.
Okay, maybe that was it. Live Nation, that's Jay-Z.
Yes.
No, Jay-Z is Rock Nation.
But Live Nation
is the parent company.
Yes.
Okay. So we want to see, but we were prepped. New Moon. We're in the Jason months.
Yes.
We're still in the Jason months.
Yes. And then people right now talking about Kylie Jenner's his girl. She's pregnant right now.
Oh, okay.
So it's
that might have been they might be having the demon baby. Damien.
This is creepy.
You never really know. This shit is just creepy though. So let's pay attention and remember, there are levels to everything.
Yes.
So while you're celebrating one thing, energy needs to be conjured up. And that's what we as a people have to understand. They showed you in the Matrix, you a battery source. That energy needs to be conjured up especially at certain times of the year, and this is the last, no, this is not the last new moon of the year, but you know, certain times of the year, you understanding remedially, like from a remedial level, what the new moon represents, and they understand from an ancient, you know, breakdown of what this particular new moon is going to be coming into Scorpio and what it has to do. And his concert just so happened to be lined up at this particular time. And the rest, as we know it, is what it is.
Ugh, Jesus.
Yes?
Yeah.
So we will keep our eye on this. I think Travis Scott goes next up. You know what I mean? Because Kanye broke the mold and went rogue. I think that's what happened to Alpo too, but that's beside the point.
Let's talk about it.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
So apparently, from what I'm hearing in the chat, it was Kris Jenner's birthday as well on that day.
Oh.
And she turned, they're saying 66. I'm not confirming.
Oh, shit.
Not confirming, but if that lines up, then wow. Right?
Yeah.
So, Kanye was on the Drink Champs the same day we were, like last Thursday, as a matter of fact. It kind of came on like during our show, so I didn't get a chance to watch it then, but I watched it over the weekend. And wow. I was impressed.
Why did it come on so late?
I don't know. I think maybe.
What time did they air that?
Huh? Oh, Kris Jenner's 66? 66. November 5th.
November.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Remember the 5th of November.
And I feel like we talked about the 5th of November like years ago on another different episode about something else that happened, but that's neither here nor there. But talking about this now, right? So Kanye, I'm not sure why it came on so late, but I think it was probably because it aired on Friday, and they probably wanted
Remember the 5th of November.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, transfer power, but go ahead.
Yes, so, and like I said, I was impressed with Kanye, right? He was, usually when he talks, I feel like he doesn't know what he's talking about, and he's just kind of throwing everything, he's like dumping everything.
Whatever sticks.
Yeah, he's like dumping everything on the interview for people to kind of pick up and just say something was genius. But I feel like this time he was a little bit more
Calculated,
a little bit more measured in what he was trying to say. That he seemed like he was better able to kind of get his thoughts out. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of stuff he was talking that people were so impressed with. I was just like, yeah, I've heard about this stuff.
Yeah, he's woke 201.
Yeah, I've heard about this stuff for years, but it was dope that he was able to just bring it to a mainstream kind of audience for people to kind of do the research on their own. Like when he's talking about the 808,
yeah,
and chakras and music.
Yeah, and I wonder where we've heard that before.
You're right.
Yeah, 15, 20 years ago, right?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. I don't, because people was inboxing me, your daddy's stealing your shit. No, it's not mine. I was blessed to come through and have a vision in which I wanted to show people the chakra system. I want to introduce it to hip-hop on a vibration that hip-hop people could understand. So I got in front of a chalkboard in 2004, and I delivered, you know, that whole breakdown dealing with the chakras, sound vibration, low vibration energy, not low in terms of bad, just low in terms of the gateway of what energy emanates, because last time I said that, the South got at me.
Yeah.
But what's the strip club capital? It's the South, yes?
Yes. Yeah.
And that's because of that base bottom energy, and sexual energy is never bad. So we just talking in terms of different frequencies, and to hear him say that, I wasn't offended because it ain't my information. And he has a greater influence than I do, far greater.
Right.
So if that means that many more people are now gonna go research chakras and 808 sounds, which is just 44 twice, you know what I mean? Then, you know, the more the better. So thank you for people for hitting the inbox and reminding me and this and that. But I don't take any pride in that because, I mean, I learned that a long time ago. But if his influence is that great, the same thing when Jay-Z started talking about all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I was impressed because of his sphere of influence.
Yeah.
Not like, yo, that's my shit. No, ain't none of it mine. And in fact, when I wrote Hip Hop Decoded, if you look in the back of it, I say, I want to write volume 1. I want a young guy with a greater mind than mine to write volume 2.
Yeah.
And then I wanted somebody else to come along and write volume 3. So I wanted it to be a series of I hear buzz too.
Yeah.
A series that wasn't written by the same person, just the understanding of somebody who just takes and finds the holes. Oh, Doc forgot this. Oh, Doc didn't explain that right, and move it to the next level. That was my dream.
Yeah. So, did you watch the interview?
I watch bits and pieces, sound bites. If I can't take Kanye for 2 hours.
Yeah. That's another, and I can't take Nori for 2 hours. I can't take
Nori for 2 hours.
You know what I'm saying? Like it was just a mix. So I tried. Like I had to like start and stop a bunch of times listening to those guys. But I like seeing rappers in an unbuttoned up talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like just seeing them with their head down, just kind of just giving it up and giving their opinions on how they truly feel.
Well,
about
that's what
things.
the whole premise of the drink champs is supposed to. You're supposed to have a few drinks.
Yeah.
I normally don't do this, Nori. The next thing you know, you telling shit you ain't supposed to tell.
Right. So I thought that was cool on his end. What else got me about Kanye? The whole thing when he supposedly owes Beanie Siegel money. I don't think Beanie will ever see that money. That's just my
He
opinion.
should see some of it.
He should, because I didn't know that was the case.
I didn't know that was the case either.
That he started calling him Yeezy, like he was the first one. So, but again, I just don't think, it's a funny thing with rich people when you know you have the money to do so,
and you're not doing it.
Yeah, like
just do it, bro.
Yeah,
because even if you gave him $10 million,
I
think Siegel would be like, all right, I appreciate it.
And somebody said because he said he was worth $9 billion. Every time he interviews, his net worth goes up.
He's worth $1 trillion.
Are you talking about influence? You're talking
yes,
about...
I'm talking about, and he mentioned taking himself to the stock market. Him.
Yeah.
As a being, and I said, I sat up when he said that shit. I never thought about that shit. You got to understand, this whole thing is manipulated and controlled by us. If you know your worth now, you may be agitated because you can't think far behind you getting your next check. And this man is a free man, a free thinker, at least in his mind. And that's all that matters. All is what?
Mental.
So in his mind, he's free. He can come and go as he pleases. He can say what the fuck he want to say. He can eat what he wants to eat, drink what he can create something that makes the universe move. That is power. That is power. And you can call it any way you want to call it. He was this and he was that. And I'm just telling you what power looks like.
I like how
I plus C equals T. Steve Coakley.
I like he was really giving it up to. I like how he was just exposing like John Legend and Common for being used by the Democrats and just how they puppets basically.
And I understand you don't have to agree with Kanye, but you wasn't supposed to throw him under the bus.
Yeah.
Yo, you know how Kanye gets y'all. So just
keep your opinion to your damn self.
Keep your opinion. They completely went to the other side and threw the dude who put him. He the one who the reason y'all can feed y'all babies.
Basically, yeah.
So nah, that was foul.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, but like I said, I can't take both of them at the same time, like Nori and Kanye, because it's a very start and stop interview. It goes a bunch of different ways, but I was following him this time. You know what I mean? When he was on Joe Rogan, I felt like he was trying to be way smarter than he is, if that makes sense. I'm not calling him stupid. I think he's very smart. I think he's intelligent, but I think he just was trying to do too much while he's out there. But I enjoyed that interview.
Well, that's good. And, he had a couple other good points that he made. He just spoke his piece. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not going to go on
but he is a very acquired taste. But this man, you can say what you want to say. He's where he wants to be. And he's a mover and shaker of universes.
Yeah, his influence is crazy.
His influence is crazy. You know what I mean?
It is.
So... And I know people already, he sacrificed his mother. I think his mother sacrificed herself.
Ooh.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Meaning, 50 million, 5 years easy, good move for Beans.
If he gets it, I hope he gets it.
I hope he does too.
I need you to elaborate.
Because she didn't appreciate her own beauty. Mm-hmm. So she took the chance and sat on them tables. Instead of appreciating the beautiful queen she was, she wanted to be more Europeanized in her looks and features. And as a result, it cost her. So she basically sacrificed herself. Well, just saying. Now, don't get me wrong. Did Homie set up the appointment and all. I don't know. But when you start butchering yourself for self-aggregation and all that shit, how you say that?
I don't know what the hell you were trying to
Aggrandize some
say.
shit.
You just made up a word.
Yeah, when you do it because you don't like the way you look,
Yeah.
you suffer consequences.
Also because people they kept sharing the gossipy parts of the interview, like when he said about Big Sean. Like, again, if you just take 10 seconds before and 10 seconds after, he gives everybody their props, but he was just giving his opinion on how they fit in his
grand scheme of things.
in his world. You get what I mean?
Yeah, no, I have no problem with
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I thought it was cool.
I'm actually, like I said, I just can't take him and Nori,
Yeah.
but I'm gonna stomach through it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stomach through the shit.
Yes.
And no disrespect, in case Nori want to bring us on the show one day.
Yeah.
Would you do the drink champ?
I would do the drink chat. That'd be cool.
I will tell you, hello,
Yeah.
Mama that.
And another thing, yeah.
When I get home,
Yeah.
I'm whipping your ass.
So we about to go to commercial break.
Next question, Nori. Next question.
We'll be back.
Home births are not black market. They are ancestral, spiritual, liberating, and sacred. At Malawi's House, we are passionate advocates for home and natural birth and postpartum healing, empowering mothers and their families to birth life fearlessly. We serve midwives and doulas and support families in their holistic journey with home birth kits and supplies packaged in our signature birth kit boxes, including vital postpartum self-care products. Learn more and shop at wearemalawishouse.com.
Are you suffering with rat-induced sleepless nights? Maybe cockroaches are making your life a living hell. There's nothing worse than pests making themselves at home in your home. But trying to end the war is expensive and tiring. Sometimes you need someone with the right knowledge and tools to help claim your space back. Different types of pests require different types of poisons, meaning you can't just buy one product and expect it to work for everything. We're fully educated when it comes to controlling your pest problems. All you need to do is give us the lowdown on what's keeping you up at night, and we'll gather our weapons of choice. We'll fight off termites, rats, ants, bedbugs, cockroaches, fleas, flies, and more. Basically, if an unwelcome guest has taken up residence in your house, we'll get them out for good. There's not a minute to lose. Call us today for a free quote to end the war once and for all.
So you say you want to get fit. You say you want to get like me. Well, get off the couch and recapture your glory days, because I'm living mine, brother. And you know how I did it? I got get ripped. You get now.
I'm B. Rich Scott, your ordained fitness minister, and I have one question for you. What are you waiting for? What is keeping you from reaching your goals that you set for yourself a long time ago? What happened to that body that you wanted to have? What happened to that summer body you wanted to have last summer? You're waiting for next summer? No, let's start right now. If you start right now, you'll have it by next summer. What are you waiting for? The time is now. Get fucking ripped. BeRichScott.com for all your wellness and nutritional needs.
Back
in the building.
Shouts out to you guys. Shouts out to the chat. Shouts out to these businesses. Don't forget to support these businesses.
They need the support.
Definitely.
Just got word that our Exterminator commercial
is working.
It's already got some business.
It's already
From out in
working.
the chat, somebody gave him a spin.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
this is effective advertisement.
It is. That's what's super dope. And somebody said Hotep steroids. Those are not steroids.
Oh no, those are not steroids.
I have B Rich come and see you, B.
Do you don't want B Rich to come see you?
Have B Rich come
You
and
think
see
this is steroids? You think steroids can do this?
Yo, speaking of steroids, there was a bodybuilder who just died recently at the age
36 years old.
46 years old.
Oh, 46.
Sean Roden.
Yeah.
And this is like the 10th bodybuilder this year.
Because they're on steroids.
Yeah. Like,
They're on steroids.
something has to change with that industry. And lately, I don't know why. If you ask Avery, she says I'm weirdly obsessed. I've been like kind of just watching those YouTube videos about
bodybuilding.
But yeah, I don't know why. Because it's fascinating to me that, stop it. it's fascinating to me how you could really like think of short term in the moment. Like, I will destroy my body right now for whatever it takes for a short career. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to do that to
Nah,
you.
hell to the nah. But like,
and then I heard this like some stuff downstairs.
Don't need it.
Niggas don't want to be looking like this.
Yeah, I don't need that.
They can't rock.
Don't need that.
You don't need that.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Police officers be on steroids too.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's why.
And that's why their adrenaline. See, people, you got to add this to the equation. That's why when something pop off, their adrenaline is already on a buck.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like being on coke, and then they come in and they shoot somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they go from sitting in the car eating donuts, nothing action, and then they get called into action.
Yeah.
And they be on them steroids, trying to look intimidating, knowing that they was a punk in school. If I went to Rosedale, whatever the fuck they from in Long Island, these niggas is punks and shit. Yeah.
Shout out to Rosedale.
Yeah. I just threw that name out there. I don't know,
That's funny.
Because I think Rosedale's the actual hood.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, that's the hood.
Yeah, you better get it straight.
One of them fancy areas.
I think Wyandanch. I think they.
Wyandanch. But Rakim is from Wyandanch. Ooh. Yeah. I don't know.
You're listening
We
to the
don't know.
sounds of Urban X.
We don't know.
Yo, so last week I thought the big news coming into this show was going to be Aaron Rodgers again, because after the news came out about him lying about his vaccination status and how they treated Kyrie as opposed to him, and he had to quarantine and things like that, he did an interview with some people, and he sounded like he watched us. Like I was surprised. He was just like, yo. Like, what are we doing here? Like, why are we getting forced to do it? I was like, whoa.
Yeah. And see, if you look at him, he looked like a hippie white boy who just be on that kind of shit. He don't look all made up. Like, you would never hear Tom Brady say no shit.
Right, exactly.
He looks like the polar opposite. Like, yo, this is some bullshit.
And you know, him too, like, you live in Wisconsin, you live in Green Bay, Wisconsin. You know, your money probably stretches long out there.
Long.
So he's like, yo, y'all could ban me, y'all could cancel me. I'm straight out here.
Yeah.
I don't think he got kids yet, so I think he's straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
he was using all the trigger words.
Yeah.
And all of that stuff.
And what people tried to catch him on, was the fact that he said he reached out to Joe Rogan and then Joe Rogan, people missed, Joe Rogan plugged him into his doctors to get actual prescriptions for drugs like ivermectin, monocolloidal, I think, whatever that drug is and stuff like that. And the same quote unquote kitchen sink technique or thing Joe Rogan used, he used. And he said it's been 2 days and I feel fine.
Gotcha.
You get what I'm saying? And people keep saying, oh, imagine going to Joe Rogan instead of an actual doctor. But they missed the point. He went to Joe Rogan's doctors. These are multimillionaires who could afford good doctors.
Alternative methods of dealing with shit.
Right.
Yes.
Right. And I was shocked. I was impressed. And we had just went in on Aaron Rodgers up here, but I was kind of like.
Yeah, I mean, understanding in the grand scheme of things, we all saying the same thing. That's why this is not a black or white thing. It's black and white how it's portrayed in the media.
Yes.
What they did to Kyrie by persecuting him. Exactly.
Yes.
But in terms of what we're fighting for, and we're all fighting for a right to just have a choice.
Yeah.
So, that's why I told you, if you see me out there marching with these hillbillies with a sign and everything, don't take it personal. I play chess, not checkers.
Yeah. So shouts out to people who are,
What about these shirts, man?
Not complaining. These are great shirts. I like them.
This is tough, man. It feels good on me. Hood stamp of approval. Ice Cube turned down $9 million.
It is hoodie season.
Along with the other, things he was doing. You know what I'm saying? You rocking who? Kyrie, man. Standing on his square. You can get these at Shop Urban X.
Yes.
That
right
NYC.
Now. Right now.
No, shopurbanx.com.
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 Somebody said, I'm very disappointed in Shannon Sharp. Listen, Shannon Sharp has been... He's gone, especially when it comes to this topic. All of your favorites, if they're still consistently on TV, consistently in the media, they're gone.
They're gone. You just have, you can't expect me to sit in a white person's house and go off on white people unless they want it because of the controlled opposition situation of just compartmentalizing your thoughts. So they give Shannon a certain amount of leeway. But on these, we all going hard on these particular issues.
Yes.
Vax up, we ain't sidewaying that shit and other things. We just gonna go. But on the black-white issue, you know, come on, Skip, that wrong, Skip. Yeah. You know, all of that, they allow him to do that. But on certain issues, he won't waver. Same thing with Stephen A. Smith. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So understanding, and now they got Big Bird. Come on, man.
Oh yes, Big Bird.
Big Bird
from
man.
the Big Bird's official Twitter account announced that he was vaccinated. That his wing is a little sore.
Oh.
And then,
man, they're just screwing with my childhood, man.
And then Joe Biden. Oh, but apparently, Big Bird was used in this type of propaganda before. In an older episode, he got vaccinated. I forget against what though.
Okay.
So they kind of so they use that as precedence to see this is not propaganda.
Well, Snuffleupagus is on lean.
Yeah, I don't know what he's on.
Oh, he's on lean.
I don't know what he's on, but
I don't need to get vaccinated.
And then Joe Biden, you know, said, "Well, good on you." And Jill Biden, she just did a commercial with a kid and was trying to, you know, get parents to vaccinate their kids.
It's the scariest thing I've seen.
Yeah, it's such a full court
and if you
press.
look at the face in some of these kids, they look frightened to death.
It's such a full court press on this. I'm just like, how is nobody else just uncomfortable? You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
And what's happening is you can tell that, you know, the media, the people in charge, government, they're losing their patience.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me that 2/3 of the population is vaccinated if you're losing your patience to this point.
You can't.
They asked somebody from the White House. They asked somebody about, you know, the blockage, the shipments and stuff like that. Like what's happening with that? And they said, you know, she basically said like once everybody's vaccinated, we'll get everything going again.
What?
Exactly.
What the hell does that have to do with?
Exactly.
And somebody said, what about Oscar? Oscar's immune to all kind of shit because he live in a garbage can. It's my dude, though. It's my dude. They be fucking with him. He be like, just leave me alone.
She said if they vaccinate Elmo's old. See, I think this is from what I read. I don't know if this is true. But I think in terms of the show, I think Big Bird is like 6 years old, which goes in line with the 5 to 11-year-olds who can get vaccinated. I think Elmo's like 3.
Got you.
I sound like a parent. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No. That's
like
true.
A parent. I'm sorry, but yeah, exactly. And they approved it from 5 to 11 years old. So.
Right. Got you. Well, how old is Ernie and Bert?
I don't know.
And for them to be gay?
Yeah. Listen, I don't know. They said it was another story that bothered me. It bothered me about they wanted to get people vaxxed. It was another story. It'll come back to me. But it's just like a real aggressive full court press at the moment. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Every day I'm seeing more commercials with different and I feel like if you're in New York City, you see the black guy now that's doing the commercial, that's even more insulting to me because it's just like somewhere in their boardroom they're going black people are not responding. Get out there. They'll listen to you.
Get out there. Yeah.
That infuriates me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's the play that they're running.
And I don't understand these parents just lining their kids up to get it, bro.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I saw a story of this Mexican dude, and he said, "Yo, my son, that was my best friend, and I got it thinking, you know, it'll be safe. I got it with my son. Me and my son I got it with him, and then he died. Like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He was like, the government lied to me. And then I saw another story of a little girl who wanted to be a doctor. White, and these are white parents too. These are white parents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing when you say it's not a white or black thing. It's just
it's a human thing.
It's a human thing at this point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And let me tell you, they're not. The ship be sinking. It's too many holes in their story. It's too many because too many regular people now are coming out with these stories that add up. Wait a minute. I just took the candy, and 2 weeks later, so and so is dead. I was in amazing health before that. So when you want to know about the unknown, you just study the known. Yeah. Anything you infuse into your body that's foreign, right? Even when I eat something off base, You know what I mean? I immediately can go, all right.
Yeah, it's easy to track it back.
To track it back, because I don't eat a lot of different things.
Yeah, it was those wings from Dollar Tree did it.
Motherfucker, Popeyes. I'm the type of nigga who will see the rats at Popeyes. I'd be like, yo, get the rats off the fries. Come on, son.
See your yeah.
Let me get a 2-piece crispy.
Yeah.
Huh? Hottie sauce? Yeah, throw the hottie sauce in there too. And keep the rats off the fries. Come on,
Let's go with you.
Damn, man. Hold the rat, though. Hold the rat. 2-piece crispy. Hold the rat. Yeah. You know what I mean? So.
And right now they're working on pills that this is what I think. I think Pfizer's coming out with a pill. There's another company.
They said Pfizer's made more money.
Regeneron. They coming out with pills.
Don't that sound like some shit from a movie?
Yes, it does. They're coming out with these pill treatments. I think they are a mimic off of what the ivermectin is supposed to do and the monoclonal.
So they're trying to tap into that market.
Yes, because they're going, okay, we having a problem getting people to take this. This would be comparable to this, you know.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah.
And I think they're gonna try to get people to take that because again, I don't think it's as many people as they say it is. It can't be as many people as they say it is with how
they
aggressive
reacted.
they're going for. The Bucks just went to the White House after they just went to the White House and Biden brings up, you guys told everybody to get vaccinated. Thank you. Why? We're talking about basketball here. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We clearly know that this is an agenda-based thing.
And this is what also Aaron Rodgers kind of touched on. This is what we talk about here. How we don't trust either side. Because he said the right is going to champion me. The left is going to try to cancel me. I don't trust neither one of them.
Drop bomb in that.
You get what I'm saying? And that'd be my thing when I talk about, okay, the Democrats are doing this. But I don't trust Republicans either. I don't care about either one of them.
Did you hear that, Bob?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, cool. No, true story.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm trusting my instincts and intuition. And I'm trying to tap in to what the ancestor guides are trying to tell me. Open your eye. See what's going on for yourself. Don't let these people fool you, bro. And broettes.
Yeah, I don't like the also a judge, I think in Illinois, no, in New Orleans. Judge in New Orleans blocked Biden's mandate because they said it could be unconstitutional.
Yes.
However, it puts, because I think it's gonna get pushed all the way to the Supreme Court, and that takes a while. When bills and stuff like that get pushed, they take forever. They take their time. However, the Supreme Court, one of the justices, he kind of puts them in a little bind because I think he allowed something to go on the basis of it's a pandemic, it's an extreme circumstance. So now they might be able to use that, like you said, a precedent already said it's an extreme circumstance for us to let this go.
But there is no extreme circumstance. Prove it.
That's true too.
People are out at a concert.
That's true.
You can go to the movies. You can go get something to eat. You can go on a date. You can go skiing. They now open up international travel again.
That's true too.
So please explain to me what the definition of a pandemic is.
Yeah.
You know, is this pan light?
It ain't gotta be. Because we were just talking about this off camera. When I think of pandemic, I think of like any zombie dystopian movie you've ever seen. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, we're so, like, as humans, we would be so accustomed to death. Like, somebody in our family.
It's just people laying outside.
You know
you walking outside, going to the store.
Johnny.
He collapsed.
You know what I mean?
What's after pandemic? Help me. For the people in the chat, help me understand.
That's what I think. All the red states are filing lawsuits. Yeah, hopefully, what I want this to do, I just wanted to kind of just buy people time. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's what I want. I wanted to buy people enough time for something else, for more information, for more, and leaked emails or something to come out. That's what I want.
Even the leaked emails, what are people gonna do? Nothing.
And then, that's
listen,
not so,
we
crazy.
live in an era where the truth is right here.
Yeah.
If you just study, and people will still go, CNN said this, I'm gonna go with CNN.
Yeah.
Right? It's amazing how one word changed our reality. Pandemic.
Yeah.
Because if it was an epidemic or endemic,
yeah,
nothing. You can't mess with the Constitution.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I tweeted this.
Wow.
I know from 2020 to now, every law that's been passed, everybody who's did something like a mandate or something, how many times have you said, I didn't know they could do that?
Yeah.
And I think lawmakers themselves
didn't know.
Are going, I didn't know we could do that.
Yep. Yep.
And what happens when you give people power? They don't give it up.
No, they're not relinquishing that.
The Chinese president, Xi Jinping or whatever, he's about to announce a doctrine that'll let him serve for life. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just, you know what I'm saying? They just do whatever the hell they want to do.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. I know for a fact, mad at these congressmen, like, we could do that? Let's keep doing that.
Exactly. What took us so long?
Yeah.
What took us so long to activate this?
That's all we had to say?
That's all we had to say. But remember, 2001, going back 20 years, they had to take your rights with the 9/11 situation. So there's always, in prep for the long game.
Yes.
And, a lot of us, we play short game.
Yes.
We don't remember what happened last week.
Yeah.
So they're playing a long game of getting you to relinquish your own rights.
Yeah. And so, think about the psychology that works here, right? Because, as you said, you have people who are kind of willfully giving up their own rights. And that's because at this point, like, they scare you into, you can't keep your job if you don't get it. You can't do this. You can't have certain rights if you don't get it. And then you get it, and now with the media and how things, with the propaganda, they turn you against people in your family. They just turn you against your fellow man. Now it becomes a fight, and their hands off at this point.
Their hands are always unseen while they operate in levels of mischief that they do.
Yeah.
You're fighting your own family members because they don't think like you do.
Yeah. Basically.
And you should know better. And
Basically.
like, it's crazy. Pfizer, I think, has made more money this year.
I'm sure.
Somebody give me the numbers. I saw them. I didn't want to quote them. But they said in the last couple of years, they've made more money than you could ever imagine.
The French Health Association or Authority, French Health Authority, I think it is, they actually stopped recommending the Moderna shot to people under 30.
And why is that?
Because of the heart
situation,
the heart conditions that people are coming up with. And then I'm seeing science articles that's saying, I forget what the condition is called, and they say, it's not so bad. It goes away in days.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, the propaganda is sick.
Yeah, it is. And so as we always do, we will keep our eye on.
Yes.
What's going on.
You're listening to the sounds of Urban X.
Yo, so Tariq Nasheed, he shared this article on Twitter about the LAPD that they were actually targeting Nipsey Hussle's shopping center spot, like his store, and just kind of the area around it. And people have been saying this for a while.
Yeah.
But now it's kind of like on record. Like people in the community were saying this, but now it's kind of on record after, I guess, an investigation was happening. So, what was your take on it?
Well, that's what I had been hearing. That it's something about that area where the new Clippers stadium could be built right there or in that area, and they gotta clean all that stuff up. And they might have went to him on some Jay-Z shit at first. See how Jay-Z sold Brooklyn out, right? And people forget about that now because it's a beautiful stadium sitting in the middle of Brooklyn, but how many homes and stuff was displaced, and they gave that to him for 1%. And he sit there with his suit on, and he cut the ribbon, and he don't know.
Less than 1%.
He was cutting the ties between him and the people. See, that's how I look at those certain things you do. You go over there with all them Europeans, and what they did, you just cut the ties between you and the people. Maybe Nipsey was offered the same deal. Very possible. And he was like, nah. You know how I'm thinking. You know how Nipsey thinking.
And he was a Lakers fan. So
innovative, creative. But I ain't doing shit for them goddamn Clippers.
Right.
And a couple of situations. Now remember, the government got hitters. Don't fool yourself, bro. The government got hitters. And they got hitters that look like you and me. That hang out with us all the time, that report back to them so that they understand how we're thinking, what kind of movements are taken. There is no underground movement that's going to submerge without the government understanding. So a lot of these gangbangers, prominent gangbangers, FBI agents or government informants.
I wouldn't be surprised.
They have to be.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Right? When you look at their record of all the shit they did, they should be. Suge Knight, and I'm not saying he was an agent, but he was on probation while being on probation. How the fuck is that even humanly possible?
Yeah.
Right? When they need you for something,
Yeah.
Nipsey got touched. People want to talk about the video shoot before his death and a lot of small things leading and equaling what happened. And this is a high stakes game. I even let this rapper, because I like the way Kanye said that's a nice way for them to call you nigga.
Yo, I was
And
deep.
when you, yes.
I was deep, yes. I like that.
You're a rapper. And white people do that. Oh, he's a rapper. As if that's some shit to be proud of.
No.
That's some shit we aspire to be.
Right.
The fuck out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it's real deep. So you think we're gonna let this rapper stop all of this shit going on here?
Yeah,
this is just
it's too high stakes of a game.
Right.
And that's what I think people lose sight of when you think about elections, when we think about like the stock market, it's too high stakes of a game to leave it up to chance.
You can't leave this up to chance.
Leave billions of dollars up to chance.
I know niggas in a dice game don't leave that shit up to chance.
You know what I'm saying?
You ain't from the hood, you win in the dice game, nigga, you know you're not leaving with that bread, right? You better run that shit back. You ain't leaving with that bread, nigga. So you understand.
Yeah.
So power, why would I leave my power up to chance and let minions vote me out of power? Why would I do that? That makes no sense for those who understand the way power is structured. So they looked at it, I plus C equals T, as Steve Coker always teaches us. You know, intention plus capability equals the threat.
Yeah.
And he was a threat. He was a threat because of his connections and his capability to move people. He was innovative, doing something for the children. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
What was his intentions? I don't know. But when we lay it all out, and then he had a meeting, or he was supposed to have a meeting with the police commissioner the next day with Rock Nation there.
I'm still very confused by that. Yeah.
Dude.
I'm still very confused by that.
I'm just confused, bro.
Yeah.
I'm simply confused.
I'm very confused by that. Also, did y'all see the video of Kanye with Jay Prince saying that he's calling for Drake to join him on stage in December for something to get to free Larry Hoover.
He was reading from a statement. He looked afraid.
Yeah, it was guns on the other side of that.
It looked like it was guns on the other side.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Just saying. And he was reading this statement saying, me and Drake have been beefing, and we would like to end the beef by calling Drake out to a concert on December something. And Prince is sitting there like this. That was good. Nah, you know you're going to be safe that night, Kanye.
Yeah.
As long... Why does he talk like that?
I don't know.
As long as everything... You're not going to get paid that night, though. Because his money is for Larry Hoover.
Yo, you know what I think? And going back to the election thing, I think I'm gonna tie this back to the mob. So you know how the mob, right, is 5 families, right? And we all are in business for ourselves. However, we all have to kind of know what everybody's doing at the same time. However, if we need to go to war with each other, it will be that.
It will be that.
But you know how they have like maid members. They have a book. And when they say we opening the books, everybody's name, everybody for every family is in that book.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They know who everybody is.
Right.
I think that's how politics work. Meaning that everybody knows everybody, but it's still a free for all in this area. You get what I'm saying? Between us. I think, like we said, we talk about controlled opposition. I think, this is just me, my theory, that they don't leave stuff up to chance, but it's all fair and level between them. So I could fix it, and it's between us. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those things. Like I fixed it, you fixed it, or you just got to that first.
Yeah.
And you got your man elected first. I don't know. That's just me.
But you also said there's a book.
Yes.
Now, we know there's a book in Congress, but it's not the book you think it is. It's a book of you doing pedophile things, so it's a different kind of book.
Yes.
And if your name is in the ledger, nigga, then what can you do? You got a beautiful family at home. They think you're a straight kind of guy who just goes to Congress, and yet you have this other life that they can make public now Dude, what are you gonna do but follow orders? Yeah. And you could thank J. Edgar Hoover for that. And then it trickled down to the music industry, whole nother story. So you just can't be in weird places. I told you, as soon as chicks start blinking like this, hey Dot, thank you for inviting me over. That's why you blinking like that. Yeah. Hit record. What?
It's over.
You recording this? It's over.
Yeah.
It's over.
So we're gonna take a quick commercial break.
Yeah, let's do that.
And we shall return.
Superior Shea Butter Blends presents Shea on You, the best body butter on the planet. A superior blend of shea butter, cocoa butter, and mango butter infused with 14 essential oils. Originally created to combat eczema, this superior formula also combats psoriasis, rosacea, all forms of dry skin, and acts as an insect repellent with naturally occurring SPF. So soft, so superior.
Hello, wealthy family. This is Ascending Infinite Goddess Shanell, and I just wanted to come and connect with you, share some of my time and energy with you, and let you know that despite what you may be feeling during this spiritual journey, you are not alone. I know it may feel like you're going crazy because that's how I felt at the beginning too, but know that you have your entire spirit team, your ancestors, your angels, your higher divine self, just waiting to connect with you. So if you're looking for confirmation or you're looking for some answers, you're looking for someone that can help you on this spiritual journey path, visit my website, www.ascendinginfinitegoddess, and let's grow together. I'm here to help you. Thank you for sharing some time with me, wealthy family.
Yeah, fuck the shit, flip the script and get it right. Rewrite history, so this time we may get it right. Take the jewels from our elders, rock them and wear them tight. Apply it to your life, and so you're not blinded of your sight. It's taken by the white man, cause as blacks we fight. And we talk that we angry and mad, just out of spite. But we too grumpy black men, tired of the lies given to the kid in their lifetime. Real eyes, realize, never fly by me, by we the people, how are we? If we treated like the dirt beneath our feet, while we trees waiting to grow up, filled with knowledge, but whoever show us, the names is Bobby, making all the seat. We'll bring your mind and show you things you thought you never see. Just be open-minded, take a listen, and you will see just how much truth and knowledge a black man can really speak.
And we're back. Peace to the people.
Yeah.
Somebody said, question, do moderators get paid? Like, no, I don't think so.
Nah, we're not paying nobody. We appreciate the support.
We appreciate our mods. We love y'all.
No, true story.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all get extra powers within the chat. Y'all take care of the trolls. Y'all tell people to like. You know what I'm saying? Y'all tell people where to get these shirts, these new shirts.
Speaking of likes.
You know what I'm saying?
We almost had a rack. Work with us.
Oh, yeah, please. Thank you.
Work with us.
You are tuned into the sounds of Urban X.
And those businesses, their information's in the description below. Check them out.
Did you hear about the governor? Somebody asked me. Newsom, he's been missing for 12 days.
I didn't hear about that. I don't know what that's about.
Is that the governor of California?
Yes.
12 days?
Like, is he just, like, not had any public appearances? Or, like, are people think he's missing? Like,
yeah, like no phone convo, no.
Yeah, like, or people think he's missing.
He just walked off the earth?
Like, that'd be crazy. You know, they tried to assassinate the president of Iraq, I think.
Oh, yeah?
Recently, yeah, the other day.
Well, that comes with the territory.
Yeah.
I kill you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So the other day, the FBI, they raided the home of James O'Keefe. He's the president. He's the president, I think, of what's his name? What's it? Project Veritas.
Veritas Project, yeah.
Project Veritas.
They be dropping it.
Yes.
They be dropping it.
And apparently, they came into the possession of a diary that belonged to Joe Biden's daughter. Now, I didn't even know he had a daughter.
I didn't know he had a daughter either.
Okay, and then he said, I think it was him or somebody who works for it. He said that when we got it, we didn't know if it was real. We couldn't confirm it, so we didn't do anything with it. We didn't publish anything. But the fact that the FBI had to raid his crib for this shows that this was real. Now, what was allegedly in the diary was some wild stuff. Incest. It was showering with her dad.
Yes.
Drugs.
Yes.
She was molested, she said. It was a bunch of wild stuff. Talked about Hunter sleeping with Bo's wife, like right after Bo died.
Barack Obama?
No. Hunter, Bo. Bo's the other son.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh, slept with his wife right after he died.
Right after he died. It was a bunch of stuff. So, and people are upset right now because they're saying, what the hell is the FBI the secret police of the Democrats? Like, are you just doing whatever they want because you lost your diary? Like, you send FBI raid to this man's house?
Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's like saying if I had the diary and they came busting in my door telling me I can't have this.
You know what I'm saying?
Interesting stuff, bro.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah, so what is Veritas? What are their legal options?
I'm not sure what the legal options are. I just saw the video and the guy's response to saying, and people were saying...
Karen, thank you so much.
Thank you. And thank you, Deep Thought, as well.
Yes.
People were saying, like, you basically just confirmed that this was true. Because
if it wasn't, there would be no action taken.
Exactly.
You just bust in this man's house, and yeah, there's some freaky deaky stuff. But look at Biden. Look at him around children.
Yeah.
That's not normal.
Yes.
That is just not normal. And for people to disregard that, see, show you how this cognitive dissonance work. You can see only what you want to see.
Yeah.
Right? You can see. I don't see nothing else.
Yeah. His approval rating is at 38%, and Kamala Harris's approval rating is 28%. But you would never know that.
Wow, they said Phil Valentine dropped this info months ago on the diary.
Oh, send that.
Oh, yeah. Put that in the chat.
Yeah. But yeah, the approval rating is sinking like a rock.
Yeah.
But you would never know that from the media. And from the media, they make it just seem like, oh, it's just these racist white Americans who are...
How can you watch a grown-ass man smell children like that?
Yeah, apparently, didn't we talk about him pooping when he met the Pope?
We did.
Yeah.
I think we meant to talk about it if we didn't.
Yeah, apparently because apparently it was
the way the camera was set up,
right? And they said that he had different pants on after the meeting.
Oh, yeah, he definitely took a shit. He definitely took a shit on himself.
Yeah, and then apparently it was another article that said he farted loudly meeting some people that, like, one of, like, the presidents from other nations was just kind of like, what the hell?
He shotted.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Have you shotted?
No.
Oh, shotting is the worst, bro. You get a certain age.
People saying, look it up. Look, this is a real thing.
Yeah. And you get a certain age and you just start shotting.
Yo.
So now when I pass gas, I gotta go.
Oh God.
All right. It's safe because if I just blow one out, shit, I'm liable to need a change.
Yeah.
And you will change me, Malcolm.
Somebody said you can't find that footage. Yeah, I'm not. What you said?
You will change.
You going to home, bro?
Malcolm,
I'm sorry.
I changed you your whole goddamn life.
Not my whole life.
Well, with the years that need to be done.
You going to a home.
You will change me.
Listen, we're gonna get a home nurse here. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's all right.
Make sure she ain't got no panties on. My daddy just don't pay him no mind. He just likes you to be like butt ass when you clean it.
We're gonna be a creepy old man like that. That's gross.
Okay, enough of that. Let's get to work.
You are tuned into the sound.
My dad has issues, guys.
I do.
I really just
and
want
this is the light version.
I just want y'all
I wanted to say some really off the wall shit.
I really just want y'all to understand this. Yeah. So the other day, Elon Musk, he put a poll on Twitter asking people if he should sell 10%, if he should, sell and offload 10% of Tesla stock, because he said he doesn't take a salary, he just owns stock.
Okay.
Which kind of bugs me out because, again, I'm not very well versed in the stock market and stuff like that. So I'm just like, so how are you living? Because he said he doesn't take a cash salary from anywhere, he just owns stock. So what are you living off of?
Dude, he's living off life.
Okay.
He's living off life, my nigga.
Yeah, clearly.
He got so much money. Money just follows him.
Clearly.
He's just going to a store. They go, hey, take that.
Clearly. So I'm reading the article. It said Tesla's CEO Elon Musk asked if he should sell 10% of his stock. 57.9% voted yes on Twitter that he should. And he said he would be prepared for either outcome, and that would amount to about $21 billion.
He needs to sell that to poor people.
He should.
He should sell that $21 million or $21 billion. You have to be a certain level of poor.
No, so he said he did this because this is his tweet. He said so much has been made lately of unrealized gains as a means of tax avoidance. So I propose selling 10% of my Tesla stock, and then he went on to talk about not taking a cash salary from anyone. So he said he would need that cash to be able to foot that tax bill anyway, right? So then
that's all big rich people talk.
You know.
Nigga ain't paying no taxes.
And then Senate Finance Committee Chairman Ron Wharton, who talked about the tax bill, he said whether or not the world's richest, wealthiest man pays taxes at all shouldn't depend on the results of a Twitter poll. Time to for the billionaire's tax, for the billionaire income tax. And then Elon Musk tweeted to that, right? He said, "Why does your profile picture look like you just came?" Right? He literally said that.
Holy shit.
Right? And people are just bugging out. They're just like, yo, what kind of world do we live in where he's just like, there's FU money, then there's kind of money he got now.
Dude, what you gonna do?
What you gonna say to him? You know what I'm saying?
What you gonna say to him?
Right? Like he's carrying around his balls like this and just putting them on the table.
Bam!
Like do something. Because remember we talked about when he went at the not the World Health Organization, but like the World Hunger when they were trying to come at him, and he goes, "Yo, I'll sell 2% of my stock,
right?
And we'll see where this goes."
But I want to look at the books,
right. And then he even tweeted out an article about UN soldiers trading sexual favors from kids for food to the people they're supposed to be helping.
Oh, bad.
Crazy. He's been wilding lately.
Yeah. Side note, our boy Aaron Kamadi, we want to send out.
Definitely.
I don't necessarily want to get into too much of the details, Aaron, but our wishes are with you.
Definitely.
And your family.
You know, we know.
You know, and we know what you're going through. Don't think we didn't recognize, what that is. So we just definitely, you're in my meditations and stuff.
For sure.
And just wanted to send a little bit of love out to you and the family. All right?
Yes.
Cool.
You are tuned into the sounds.
I'd like to wish my oldest son a happy birthday.
It's Marcus's birthday.
Marcus's birthday.
Yes.
He's 35 today.
He is old.
He is 35 years old today.
Jeez, yes.
Right?
Today's his birthday, yes.
And Shalanda, a good friend of my wife's, she's also, I'm not going to put her age out there, but it's her birthday. So happy birthday to Shalanda. Hope you're having a good time. So just a few shout outs that we wanted to get out there. But definitely Marcus, he said he had a good time, went to a spa, a whole bunch of things, got laid out. He went to see your mom's tonight, and the kids are making him food. So he's got it going on.
Listen, I think birthdays now, the spa is just where it's at now, bro. Like, I just need that now.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah, Marcus is old. It's so weird, man.
Yeah, 35.
You know what I mean? Just watching your sibling, like, I told you, when I ran into Odyssey on the highway, come on.
Yeah,
like, I'm looking across,
and
like,
all three of y'all going to be 20.
I mean, all four of us.
No. Marcus is 35.
Marcus is 30, yes. So me and Marcus would be in our 30s at the same time.
Yeah, you, Marcus, you, Eli, and Odyssey.
Be in the 20s at the same time.
20s at the same time. Man, where's the time gone,
crazy,
man?
Yeah.
Jeez, where's the time gone?
Crazy.
Anywho,
let's keep going. Oh, so in a poll done by I think the University of Arizona, it said 39% of 18 to 24-year-olds identify as a LGBT. That's like a third of that group, which is kind of wild. But I'm not sure if it's one of those because like it's so many different letters on the end of that, that plus sign.
And then you got to remember sometimes it'd be faddish.
That too.
And what be faddish for us growing up may have been joining a gang or something. And what's faddish for this generation
is identifying
as something other than what your parents call you. So, to throw that in there, half that shit is faddish.
Yeah. No, I wouldn't be surprised.
I never had a fad to want to sleep with another nigga, but that's beside the point.
Yeah.
This generation.
I'm not gonna lie. I remember. I think I was in the 8th grade. It felt like everybody was just gay. I was like, "What the hell? Wait, what?"
Yeah, like they just turned that shit on.
No.
Mostly the girls.
Yes.
Mostly the girls because they just, we
It
gay.
Was just like, wait, what is happening here? Like,
Yeah.
It had to be like 8th grade when I was like, this is crazy. Also, in New York, they made sports betting legal.
Clap that up. Put my bets down right now.
Unanimous decision. I think all of these companies, they have to pay like $200 million in licensing fees.
Yep.
But there is a 51% tax on your winnings.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
51%?
51%.
On the winnings.
That's wild. I say you stick to the spot.
I'm just going to go to the spot, put my numbers in.
Put your numbers in.
Let me get, the bowl leader, 22, bowl, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
That's wild.
That's all I can hear my mom.
Like, it's like, what's the point at that point?
Like, I just hit the bowl leader.
What's the point at that point?
The bowl leader, I think, is 2 numbers.
Okay.
Instead of the 3 numbers, to hit the 2.
Thank you for putting me on.
Just putting you on.
Yeah.
I told you, I gave you the Ghetto Cosby story. She was working for the mob, and they came to kill her. Yeah. Because she ran up with the bag. Hey, your grandmother was gangster. All right, did the German commercial about feeding? Didn't see.
I did see that. Did you see that?
German commercial about what?
About feeding America, like America's hunger problem.
How?
Like, you know how America, we have commercials on the Ethiopian kids, like, for $1 a day.
What?
It was a German one about America, yeah.
Wow.
It's like America's not eating, which is true. There are a lot of Americans who go hungry, which they don't talk about.
There are a lot of fat people who are not eating.
Well,
meaning they're not getting no nutrition.
Yes.
You could be obese and never fed your body a goddamn thing.
No, but I'm just talking about...
You're talking about literally.
Yes,
Okay.
talking about hunger in the sense that they are way below the poverty line to actually feed themselves.
That's crazy.
Crazy. Not really spoken about.
Did we speak about the plant-based human meat last week?
We did.
Okay, we did.
Did you guys hear about the Raiders corner who just got cut? He was a first-round pick, and he did a video waving the gun and threatening people, and they just cut him. The Raiders are having a hard few weeks.
Listen, that Vegas shit.
Yeah, it was a bad idea.
It was a terrible idea.
It was a bad idea, man.
Terrible. It's bad enough to go to Vegas just on vacation.
Yeah.
You liable to do some crazy shit. Let alone you live there.
You got money.
And you got money. Niggas with money, women, cars, alcohol and gambling.
Yeah.
It's a wrap. Vegas ain't gonna make it. They are not going to.
I think they're trying to put an NBA team there too, aren't they?
Yeah, they trying to put an NBA team there. It's not a good idea.
Robinhood was hacked. I think millions of people's personal information was hacked, and I think the people who hacked it are trying to get money to give it back.
Dude, we live in a hackable world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's really no way around it.
Yeah. There was a video game that came out a minute ago. It's called Watch Dogs, and apparently, the whole city was linked to this one mainframe, and this guy, your main character, could hack the street lights. So if you go in, you can put the street light red.
Yeah.
For people who are green to
They
catch.
practice that in Russia.
I'm sure.
Russia, they have professional hackers. That's all they do, sit around in a room and hack things. That's not a crime in Russia.
Yeah.
It's like a profession.
Somebody said, again with Robinhood? Yeah, Robinhood's IT or security, cybersecurity needs work because that is not.
Yeah.
That's nuts. Somebody said Cleveland cut Odell. Yeah, it didn't work. It was just...
Yeah, I don't think the town of Cleveland... really embraced him. I think he's overrated.
I've been saying this for years.
He made that one catch for the Cowboys. Against the Cowboys. And he's been injured ever since. He's been a diva. Shit he doing on the sideline. You got to go out and catch the ball.
Yeah, I've been saying this for a minute.
So I hope he lands somewhere. And,
Watch Dogs, I didn't play Watch Dogs too. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said
Cleveland cut him on his birthday. Wow, okay.
He wanted to get cut.
He did.
And I thought with the players, they were wearing free Odell shirts. LeBron tweeting free Odell. I thought that was corny.
That's corny.
What the hell are y'all doing?
That's low hanging fruit. Just, athletes trying to stick with other athletes.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Any questions before we
let's take some questions,
get to
guys.
this after show?
I don't know if y'all noticed, but we sticking and moving with this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We are sticking and moving. Did you hear that new Silk Sonic song?
I did.
Bro.
Ooh, that is ill.
Bro.
That's what I'm talking about. That R&B mixed in with a little bit of hip-hop funk to it. Yeah, that Silk, they doing it.
I think it was like a perfect song.
I didn't like the roller skating joint too much.
I didn't like it. It was okay.
But, you know, I get it. But this one, bro. No, they hitting hard with that.
Bro.
They hitting hard with that.
Yes, shout out me and my dude. His name is Keon. We are Faithful Watch. Shouts out to you guys. Lily Settles. Thank you guys for watching. And Keon. Shouts out. Thank you guys for watching.
Burger King is in the crypto game. Everybody gonna be in a minute. And they was just telling y'all this was all bullshit 6 months ago. You know why? They needed to get their shit together.
Yeah.
Their IT teams and everything to catch up. Now they in place. Now they say, come to Burger King. You can use your crypto here.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm super envious of people who really just get it.
Yes.
Like I was talking to my man Trav yesterday, and he's one of those people who like puts his mind like I'm gonna learn this, and he just learned it. You know what I mean?
I got my boy Michael Irvin. We just call him Mad Mike. Was my DJ for years. Whatever he puts his mind to, he just really
like
goes
he just
deep.
gets it.
Me and him could be in a seminar together, and we both taking notes, and that'll be it for me. My notes, I throw that shit on the dresser. 6 weeks later, I'll see him. He be done mastered the course.
Yeah.
So he's one of them kind of people too, who just they really go in.
Somebody said they think Newsom is dead. That would be nuts.
If what?
Newsom was dead.
Oh, could be.
That would be crazy.
Somebody said did the black guy from Eternals, why they had to make him gay?
Well, he's gay in real life.
He's gay in real life, so.
And you guys understand that these movie companies, they like to virtue signal. They like to try to be first. So we're going to put our gay character, our gay superhero on TV. Not realizing that they're losing money because the majority of the people are tired of all of these things. Majority of people are tired of identity politics. They're tired. If I'm a constituent of this neighborhood and I have things that concern me about this neighborhood, only talk to me about those things.
Yes.
Don't talk to me about, I just hired my first gay, lieutenant governor. I don't care about that. You know
Absolutely.
what I mean? I just care about these gas prices are high. Turkey coming on Thanksgiving is $50. Like, what the hell is that about?
Yeah, what's that about? Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So these companies these movie companies, these comic book companies, these politicians, they keep trying to pander to really the lowest population of the country, and they're losing money, and they're not realizing why they're losing money. They're not learning the lesson already.
Yeah.
That's just me. Halle Berry and Young M.A. So Halle Berry and Cardi B are putting together like the first complete 100% female
soundtrack, right?
Soundtrack album. They have like Sweetie on there, the City Girls, Young M.A. on there. They have everybody on there, and I think that's why they're doing it.
Yeah.
That's why Halle Berry and Young
and
M.A.
Halle Berry is the one championing this.
Yes, her and Cardi B, I think, are executive producing that.
So that's gonna be dope.
That Kanye mentioned Dragon's Blood. What was he referring to? I think Shanell can talk to you about that because during our reading she talked about Dragon's Blood. I think it's a certain instance.
No, it's what the shamans use for certain scars, like when they injecting snake semen, venom.
Got you.
Into your body.
Got you. Okay, see, now you learn.
Well, that's when I had it, so I don't know. They put that shit on my body to clear up the sores from the snake venom.
Okay, so somebody said I'm not watching Narcos 3. I haven't watched. I broke down and watched the first couple episodes of BMF.
Why would you do that?
I didn't know Cash Doll was in there naked, man. I would have watched it earlier.
Who?
Cash Doll, rapper.
Okay, she in there butt ass?
Yeah, I'd have watched it earlier.
Like butt ass.
Not butt ass, but you know.
You get a glimpse of it.
Yeah.
I don't know who she is, so I don't care.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
Tell me Regina King is butt ass in the movie. I like her. I didn't like her whole life. I like her now.
Regina King. Oh, why not? Oh, you mean like looks wise? Like
yeah. She's matured into a good looking woman. Yeah.
See, Dragon's blood, this is from Shanell. Dragon's blood is a form of a tree. Ancestors love it. Very potent in bringing in positive energy and healing. Shouts out to our resident
spiritualists.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you. What else, guys? What else? Have y'all watched Inside Job on Netflix? I have. I watched a couple episodes. That was funny.
Oh yeah.
Remember I showed you the first couple minutes of it when he was talking about government.
Is that the cartoon?
Yeah.
I saw some of it.
What else we got, guys? What other questions? Don't forget to hit the like button before we get up out of here. You heard?
Yeah, and can we get 1,000?
Did you watch The Harder They Fall? I did. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I enjoyed it.
Very good.
Yeah. There was a couple scenes in there where I was like, "Oh, that was cold." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And me, I'm a stickler for story because I feel like so many movies now, like they just kind of telegraph what they're about to do.
Yeah.
You just kind of know where it's going.
Mm-hmm.
Movies are not original anymore. Music is nothing's original anymore. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not of the belief that everything has been done. Maybe, but I don't think music studios, movie studios are giving creators a chance to just kind of do something different.
Yeah.
Somebody said, I know Quentin Tarantino was mad that somebody did a black Western and didn't have to say nigga.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Super dope.
People were saying, it's black on black crime, but if you live in an area full of white people, you know what that's called? White on white crime.
No, they just call it crime.
No, yeah, they just call it crime, but in the Asian community, it's just crime. Why in the black community? Because you commit crime in the proximity of the neighborhood you in. So don't let these terms.
The black on black crime is not a thing.
Yeah, there's not a thing.
Did y'all watch Cap series on Netflix? I watched some of it. It was trash.
We almost had 1,000 here, guys. We almost had 1,000 likes. Almost. Oh, let me like. Oh shit, that might help. Oh yeah.
Did y'all see Summer Walker's record contract? Yeah, she got like an $84,000 bonus, 15% royalties. She lost her masters. It was bad. That's a slave contract.
But when you're young, that's the contract you work through.
Slave
now
contract.
she's gonna spend the rest of her life trying to buy back that original.
Yeah,
shit.
and I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Listen, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was hearing the chatter about the album. I gave it a listen. I gave it a fair listen. I thought it was okay.
Okay, that's the new one.
Yes, it's new. But it's women who have gone through these types of
and
yes, it hit them way harder.
That's sort of like Mary J. Blige.
Exactly. So I'm not. It wasn't for me.
All right, we hit that K.
Thank you guys.
Let's get out of here.
Thank you guys.
Let's get out of here.
All right, so yeah, we're about to get up out of here.
We hope you enjoyed the show.
We appreciate y'all. Oh, you saw the Eternals? How was it?
I didn't see the Eternals. We didn't go. Eli changed his mind at the last minute.
What the hell?
Yeah, he did. He was buying the tickets, so.
Oh, real quick. Are you following the Ahmaud Arbery trial? I am. And that's still going on. The Kyle Rittenhouse trial, he's about to walk.
Okay, you said that.
He's about to walk because the dude, one of the guys he shot at admitted that he didn't raise his gun to him until he pointed his gun at Kyle first.
Okay.
And the whole prosecution had the heads down. So he's about to walk.
Check these shirts out. Shop Urban X.
Yes, ShopUrbanX.com.
Hood approval of hood stamp of approval.
Has some different designs up there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we will have the after show at 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock.
So meet us there. The link will be in the community tab in the membership. So if you're a member, you know where to get it.
Yep.
And we will see you guys later, man. Peace.
Yeah.
Don't
Peace.
forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.